Okay, I think we're live. Yep. Oh, we're gonna focus on getting a low tick this stream. And more egos. That's weird. Why does... Nah, it doesn't matter.
Hello there.
Hi, Moondrop Glowing Souls.
Hey, Moondrop. What we doing, mate? I'm good, man. What about yourself? Here we are, Josh. We're planning on getting a Melodic this
Hi
stream.
to Josh.
So we're gonna get some levels in. Get a few evos. I want the Slack offline. I want the Gulpin, and I want a Melodic. That's the goal for the stream. What are we doing today, dude? God, this... Oh, yo, this double team is destroying me. Got all the Reggies we did. It was like 2 hours until we got the first Reggie Rock from when I clicked start stream. And I don't think... I don't know, maybe we leveled up, like, evolved something at the start of it. But it took so long just to get to that stage. Fun getting the Reggies, yeah. One day I want to come back, and when we re-experience Generation 3, I'll actually translate the Braille. Like I did as a youth.
Hi, Jason Podbielski 3.
Hey, Jason. How you doing? I'm doing good, bro. What about you? Gotta hit once. Perfect. I was just saying we're kind of focusing on Slackoth and Melotic to obtain those this stream. What Pokemon game are you transferring these Pokemon to? The newest one? Yeah, probably just Pokemon Home. I suppose we can take it into... Yeah, I probably should, I'll do it into Home and then take it into the latest one just to see them all, like... Probably make a good clip for the end of the YouTube video when I finish the generation. I need to make some YouTube videos. Oh my god. This move right here, that's not gonna make the clip. Oh shit, it doesn't even matter. My god. Monster. I guess we are like double the level now, that's so good. Yeah, nice bro, might have to get a Switch to play the newest one. I played all the Game Boy games, NDS, Pokemon games. Oh, really, Josh? Well, you know what? Since you completely skipped the Switch, that's the perfect time is to get the Switch too, man. That's actually, because I can play all the Switch games and play all the Switch 2 games.
Hi, last standout official.
That's kind of good that you held out for so long. Haven't played any of the Switch ones. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Like, they're cool, they're a different experience, like, I don't think they're as good as the older ones, but it's still something to play, you know, it's still fun. Shiny hunting Clefairy in Legends Arceus. Good luck, good luck. Oh my god, Clefairy? Good luck, spotting it, mate. Oh no, Legends Arceus, it makes the sound, eh, thank goodness. Yeah, I love the OG top-down Pokemon, same as this. You guys seen the Gen 1 recomp? Where they turn it into a voxel-based system, so it essentially turns just the original Gen 1 games into Minecraft? Like, style? I think I saw somebody turn old gen games into a 3D engine. Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it. So it, yeah, it looks crazy, and there were so many good mods for it. We could do cool things to it, like turn the, random encounters into, like, overworld spawn little sprites that are moving, on the routes and stuff, which would look really cool. Adds color to it. Adds like a follower Pokemon for your first Pokemon. Adds the Crystal animation sprites, so you see like the animated sprites from Crystal for the first generation, even though it's a red, blue, yellow mod. I held off getting my Switch 2 until my Switch 1 was almost dying while I was playing it on the TV, yep. Yeah, I'm still holding off on the Switch 2. I'm still waiting for mainline Pokemon game to come out, and then we're going for it. Pokemon I would never hunt for is Hisuian Basculin. Why? Is that hard to see? Just ugly. Yeah, I wanna... Like, last stander, let's go. I wanna get a Switch 2 just at the right time, you know, just at... Whatever the time is, like, just before the games come out. And it's on sale. That's... I'm waiting for that. What are the... I wonder... So I think it's like another couple of years for the RAM shortages, so maybe the prices are still going to be pretty crappy by the time I have to buy a Switch 2, which sucks. You know, we're getting close to this Vigoroth evolving. Let me look it up so we don't waste precious XP. Slacking and the page isn't even loading. Slacking Evo. 36. Okay. Oh my god, I used all my outrage? What is wrong with me, chat? What is wrong with me? Used all my outrage before fighting the dragon trainer. What the... I'm gonna slap on... I was gonna say a PP up. Elixir either. I always get them confused. Hisuian Basculin runs away from the player the first chance it gets when it sees the player and despawns 0. Whoa. And like, is it one of those things where you can you hear the sound of it and then you just save the game and you've locked it in, or does it not work like that? Does our Living OriginDex quest include regional variants? So the regional variants can be quite different. Almost like a distinct Pokemon. I don't know. I'll have to... When's the first time they came out with a variant? Was it Aloha? Alolan? Pokemon like Eradicate? That works, but I normally drop Stealth Spray. However, just don't work. Well, I'm getting two conflicting things. Does it work or does it not work? It don't work? Works for me usually. Would we be getting Legends, Arceus, and ZA confused for their, I don't know, saving shiny strats? The final battle. This Vigoroth. Actually, I shouldn't have. Just realized I'm wasting some XP here. Be right back. What the hell? Crazy? G'day. Alright, well, fight. Win this for us. I trust you remember all the types, all the 17 different types. Perfect, perfect. Be right back. Oh my god, I was too late. I missed the evolution. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, I incremented the counter. Let's see, how are we looking here? Oh my lord, you've really... my Rayquaza's really battered and bruised here. Let's heal us all up here. I don't even know if I need to use the Hyper Potion on the Blaziken. I reckon we just leave it. Let me have a look at this Slack Off. She's a big girl. Yep. Gentle nature. Gentle giant. Oh, all the browser sources. Let me just fix it. 1 second. Alright, can we trust you, Tracy, to take over? You know, I must say it is, a little strange. This is our first, that you just, I don't know, grab my controller and start playing. Not even sending a message first. What the heck? Bro, gamers are too forward these days. Alright, now a little Missy over here. She should be a lot quicker to level up and evolve.
Hello there.
Hi Nova Studio.
G'day, Nova. You're not seriously emulating. Ew. Are you Nintendo's ninjas, mate? Emulation. Yuck.
Hello there.
Hi Mutual Fan.
You too, fan. G'day, man. You doing? So the ninjas are coming for you, bro. Why would they be coming for me? I'm an innocent man. Yeah, so I'm playing the game Mewtwo. Why? There's a virtual controller. If you click on a website, you can control the game too. I'm hoping it's like level 18 and it levels up and evolves. So we've already gotten it, but just in case. Whoa! You ready to take over, are you there? Okay. Alright, I'll let you deal the final blow and take all the credit, it's fine. Whatevs.
Hello there.
Hi Primrose Fay Robin.
Primrose, g'day. Catfish? Yep. Sure, if you've got a lisp, I agree. It is a catfish. I W. The second Vigoroth. Now we've got the whole line. And we'll do...
Primrose Fay Robin sent sparkles.
Yo! Coming in with those sparkles, thank you. Appreciate the Primrose. Second does it. Did a video play when that came in? I was changing some stuff up, so the... It's my brother's birthday today. He turns 19. A proud big sister. Nice, nice. How old are you, Primrose? Wish your brother a happy birthday from me.
Primrose Fey Robin used command lol2.
Hey, that's a bit of an age gap, eh? Like to have a couple of years till I turn 30 is mind-blowing. I know what you mean, I know what you mean. As a man in my 30s, it's terrible. It's terrible, mate. Enjoy those 2 last years that you have, Primrose. Before you enter your geriatric phase like the rest of us. To be in my 20s again. God, I wonder how my 40s will be. I'm the oldest of 3 other siblings, gotcha. Yeah, I'm an only child.
Hello there.
Good girls should be rewarded.
Hi Tracy AI.
Zero, we all know you're 63, don't lie to chat. Well, hello to you too, Tracy.
Tracy AI used command lie.
And I do agree, Livy King, that was a lie what she said. Bald face 1263, mate. I am still in my 30s. Oh, hey, Zero. Yeah. Hi, Tracy. Oh, hi, General Kenobi. Yeah, please whenever, somebody talks in the chat for the first time. You like Star Wars, Prim? I'd like a more enthusiastic hi, and I'd like a nicer viewer, but hey, we can't always get what we want, right? Oh, the Blend Master appearing in Lively Code with just a mere 2-day wait to go. Said to be the best in all of Hoenn. Oh shit, should we wait for that? Wait, what? Those people were making urge to save their berries, that's on the Pokemon news. So in 2 days, there's gonna be the Berry Master. Yo! I feel like it's gonna be longer than 2 days until we finish the Pokedex anyway, so
Tracy,
maybe we'll save the
command
Milotic
lol.
for then. That's like a sign, dude. I literally said we're gonna get the Milotic this stream. We need to make berries. I do, yes, I was one of those Jar Jar Binks defenders as a child. Oh my god, and has anything changed since you were a child, Prim? Mods? You're ready to execute Order 60. You know what? Never mind. We all know what order I'm going to be calling.
Primrose Fey Robin used command lol2.
I had all of the Jar Jar Binks merchandise. Nice, nice. So you must be familiar with Darth Jar Jar then. Trying to think of what to level up next. We're up to here, the Numel, which I think is a level. And Vibrava. I'll look up the Numel. So, Numel, Evo. So it's level 33. And Trapinch evolves level 35. God damn. What about Gulpin? Gulpin, Evo. 26. Okay. Holy shit, we're practically done, chat. Holy shit, dude. I'm looking through it. The missing gaps are the trait evolutions. Yo. Holy crap, dude. We're practically done. Like, don't worry about the starters. I need some... This I'll trade from the other game, and then the stone evolution, so that's nothing. These, I think, are just... The gaps are all just trait evolutions. Or trait, yeah, and stuff that I've already caught in other games. Holy fuck. So just the Groudon and the Jirachi mainly. I myself am an Anakin / Darth lover. You... what you're telling me is you like a bad boy with that that hairstyle, Tracy. Can't say you're alone with that. Now my favorite Star Wars characters is R2-D2 and Ahsoka. Oh yeah, have you seen... I haven't seen the new Ahsoka TV show of R2-D2. What was the one that Jedi Fallen Order, his little companion? For some reason I loved him. I don't know what it was. It wasn't BB-8, was it? Maybe it was BB-8. We used to have a Jar Jar Binks themed Pizza Hut when I was little. I remember it so clearly. How? What? The whole Pizza Hut was Jar Jar Binks themed. What an interesting design decision. Anything we need to grab before we go in? I don't think so. Mining in is the first one. Actually, that doesn't matter. Yeah, who would I... Who would be my favorite Star Wars character? I am a fan of Anakin, Darth Vader, that's true. Luke... I might choose Luke on top, to be honest. Yoda is a top pick for me. DC nerd, I'm DC over Marvel. I'm DC over Marvel. It's hard to justify, and I only it's not MCU related, only comic book related. My favorite comic book character is Batman. Yeah, we need to get a MetaQuest 3 so I can play that new Batman VR game. I can be the Knight. Or they need to figure out a way for me to play it on my Rift S, because I had a quick Google around it. It doesn't seem like they've got some way of doing that. Oh yeah, no, it's... Listen, we can love Marvel characters and DC characters, but if we have to choose a side... Listen, if there was a Civil War, Prim... I trust you'll be on the Justice League side. Rather than the... I don't know... Thunderbolt side. Nightwing for days, Nightwing S tier. S tier for sure. Actually, I feel like Nightwing has a little bit of an Anakin style hair going. Like a shorter version. I'll join the Titans. Oh my god, Prim. Keep it in your pants, mate. Jesus Christ. Look, listen, Prim, I'm sorry to say this, but, Grayson's taken, mate. Grayson's taken during this time period. Could I interest you in, maybe a Jason Todd? Perhaps. Maybe a, who are some of the other ones? I'm blanking. I can't think of any other Robin names. Or the Outlaws, that'll be fine too. Who are the Outlaws again? Which ones were those? Was that the... No, I don't know. It wasn't the one with the guy with the different elements and stuff, right? Yes, I think I would have to be on the same team as Zatanna, for reasons. Jason Todd with Bizarro, Arsenal, and even Starfire joined that for a bit. Anonymous, I wanna, what was it called again? Justice League LA or something like that? Justice League East Coast or something? The one where it was, Booster Gold and the Blue Beetle run. From like a decade or two ago. I wanna be on that team. It seems like the fun team. Justice League Dark, extremely underrated. That's Magic? Is that the Zatanna one? I'm trying to remember. I think you might be right there, just goes from dude. Stand Ted, yeah, dude. 100%, 100%. Yep, it was. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Haven't talked DC Comics in years, Prim. Now we're looking pretty good. Now we need another 5 levels until it starts evolving at level 26. So the target is 26. God, I don't know why, I've just got the biggest craving to play Hogwarts Legacy, guys. But last time I tried to look at it, it was a bunch of bullshit, to be honest, chat. They'd updated it and made, like, most of the cool mods kind of, like, broken, so you gotta use an older version. Like, I want to play it only with mods. So I gotta do, like, a bunch of work. I don't want to do work to play a video game. Yeah, Justice League Dark contains Zatanna, John Constantine, Detective Chimp, The Question, Etrigan, Deadman, even Wonder Woman for a short period. That sounds like a, yeah, stacked lineup. Yeah, definitely very mystical. I reckon Superman wouldn't be able to hang with that team. Or he's getting his ass blasted. Or he's getting a spell fired through his cape. Or the mods are never.
Primrose Fey Robin used
Yeah,
command.
oh man, some of the mods were like made the game more fun, and then they made the game more funnier. So like I remember flying around on a Shrek Stick 2000, which was just a replacement for my broom. And it was just a T-posing Shrek model that you would fly on. If I remember correctly, I think you would sit on his ass. It was funny. Which, I mean, thank goodness they didn't decide to flip the character model over. Oh my lord. I thought the other side was a bumpy ride. And the Voldemort mod, where our face was just Lord Voldemort. Shrek T-posing sounds so cursed. It was. It truly was. There was like this lifelessness in his eyes too. Could have been there.
Primrose Fey Robin used command LOL2.
I'm on a mission to get Hellblade comics. Hellblazer comics, sorry. Yeah, nice. Is it hard to get, is it? But don't worry, the cursed rides were evened out with the anime full body pillow, anime waifu full body pillows that we also could ride. And they would, for the different models of brooms, they would give you a different waifu. And even better, it would change every broom model. So you would see random students. I'd be in the astronomy tower and I'd see random students and I'd be like, what the fuck? What are they? And then I'd see them riding on one of my anime waifu body pillows. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Perfect. Of character plus gritty art style makes them harder to sell. Okay. Yeah, shame Constantine isn't a more popular character. I always thought it was good. Oh no, cringe. Oh my god, don't say that in front of Mei-chan. Getting hungry. If there's anything to eat in the house. Lay cringe, no need to tip your fedora off to me, mate. One level away, let's take that off. I had the pizza and breadstick. Yeah, but I feel like you take the cosplay too far when you involve emulating the smell of the French. Or the nerd. Would you believe... I went into a game store the other day. And it smelled bad. Would you believe that? I don't know if anybody out there would believe me. But it's a true tale. Unfortunately, I do have French Canadian in my genetics. Oh my god, I've heard from numerous people that's the worst type of French to be. Don't know if that's true or not. I have no opinions on it. At least no opinions that I'll publicly share that'll get me cancelled. Yeah. Good luck with that. My friend, good luck. Alright, first we get that gulpin. Then focus on the Numel. You may dislike it, but I do get the pineapple on my pizza. Hey, come on now. Pretty much say it like I dislike it. We all dislike it. Nightwing does too so with a sausage. Yo! That, doesn't sound like any official stories I've ever heard. Is this canon, or is this one of them, fanfics? There we go. His favorite ice cream flavors are choc chip and mint choc chip. What do we feel about that? Mint with choc chip? I don't know. Is that supposed to be some sort of, some foreshadowing that Nightwing's gonna turn evil one day? Mint with choc chip, you say? What? Sounds like the unholy union. Sounds like in history's strongest disciple, where they combine the calming and raging forces of Sei and Do, and it destroys the body. It's a forbidden technique. I like mint choc chip with marshmallow on top. Everything sounds good minus the mint. Chocolate, chip, marshmallow, yum, yum, yum. Oh god, you probably put a pineapple on top just to end the stack, don't you, Prim? My goodness. Yeah, marshmallows are good. Oh, Rocky Road. Marshmallow, chocolate. A little bit of nut. A pineapple goes on sorbet. Ugh. Jesus Christ, you already told me you're French-Canadian, mate. Settle down. Don't need to prove it. Yuck. Alright, let's go. Get that evolution going. Dabs, haven't done that in a while. God, that's a flashback. Good, looking good. Just push through. Dude, I don't know what's going on, but my streams have like had some sort of weird flip. Where, for whatever reason, the horizontal live streams are getting picked up more. And it seems like it's to people on Android TV. I was looking at it before and I had like more horizontal viewers or something. I was like, that's so unusual, that never happens. And then I looked at the metrics and it said 70% of them from TV. TV viewers. Is this like a secret underserved market? And how do I get into them? What are you watching me on, Prim? I feel like the chatters are on vertical, but the lurkers be on telly. Oh god, what did I do? What did I just do? I wasn't thinking. You know what I was thinking of? This is so embarrassing. I was thinking about ice cream. And Prim, it's your fault, because you're making me think of tasty treats. And then I was thinking about, oh yeah, what would I like? And I thought about my ice cream, and I was like, you know what, I'm a pretty plain dude. I thought about that, and I was like, you know, even sometimes I'll eat meat pies. A lot of times I'll eat meat pies with no sauce. Just a real plain type of dude. In Gotham Knights, Jason dabs when he does his dancing idol animation. Word. I haven't played Gotham Knights. Is it good? I really want a MetaQuest 3 to play the Batman VR game. Have you seen that, dude? Holy fuck, it looks so good. Nothing wrong with classic vanilla. True. True. But I'm a pretty plain Jane. Remember as a child, I didn't like really too many sauces and spices and stuff. And as an adult, I'm not really big into spices, to be honest. To be honest, Gotham Knights' mixed character interactions are great, but the story's meh. Did you ever play the Arkham series? To me, that like is the pinnacle. Something about that Kevin Conroy voice and then the aesthetics of it all is just perfect. Like the suit was sick. Nothing but praise for that game. The Arkham series, and shamefully, I must admit, I've never even finished Lucky
Royal
Clash
Clash
coming in.
gold coin.
With the gold coin, thank you, my guy. Appreciate you. We play as Barbara, Tim, Jason, Dick. So games are amazing. Yeah, like I never played the Arkham Knight. I want to play it. Stay lucky. Will
Hello
do
there.
now, mate. Will
Hi,
do now.
Lucky
Thank you,
Royale
brother.
Clash.
What are we doing today, Lucky? Yeah, so I'm such a big fan of that, and then I saw the clips that I've seen for the Arkham VR game. So good. Have you guys ever played VR games? Like I swear, like you watch a trailer or anything for a VR game, and you're like, it looks cool, it's gonna be fun and stuff, but then you get in, you do it, and it's literally like twice as good. It's somehow just so much better. Like it's so much better, like actually just doing and mimicking and throwing things. Like mime acting. It's just that level of immersion and interactivity with a game is so much fun, and just an experience that you can't experience unless you're in VR. Should have used Outrage. Oof, lucky we survived. Hit him up with another surf. What? That's what I get for holding back.
Why?
Primrose Fay Robin used Command Y.
Sorry to hear that. I can't believe Fall Guys. Oh, really? The bright colors affect seizures, is it? I remember there was that Pokemon episode that got pulled from the airing because of epilepsy. Poor thing. I wonder if so you can do like a variety of different video filters. So I wonder if you could add like just a video filter to any game or any like screen, so for the VR and everything, where it would limit the amount of like maybe vibrance and like luminosity, like brightness and stuff. I wonder if you could get a filter that would help people minimize the amount of like seizures due to that. What do you think? Because I use video filters on my own shit to make it more vibrant. You know what I mean? And I'm assuming we could affect the brightness. Oh, it's positive. I guess had settings for colorblindness and among other things. And did that help? How did the colorblindness help to modify the colors? Wish other games do it? Yeah, so on PC you can just change like the digital vibrancy, so I can make it just black and white, anything. Might be something to consider switching to, my friend. Yeah, because I like to add like some vibrancy to it to make the colors pop more. So I always have a little filter that runs, and then I also like filter it for the stream and stuff. Tweak stuff. Oh, I must be curse lol. No, we gotta think of solutions for you, mate.
Primrose Fay Robin used Command lol 2.
Just gotta think of solutions for you. I reckon definitely something to just keep in the back of your mind in the future if you ever run into some limiting issues where you're like, oh, I probably don't want to risk playing this game. If you think back to this conversation.
Why? 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 Why?
Primrose, Faye Robin used Command Y.
Can't play all of Undertale because of the flowy boss. Why? Aw. Never played Undertale, but... Sorry, I keep feeding the commands with the keywords. No, that's all good. Don't worry about it. I specifically programmed it so that it would it would just automatically trigger with whatever words that chat uses, just for a little extra flashiness and spice. A bulky is your Rayquaza. I mean, it can take a hit. It can take a hit. It's listen, it's used to you taking a pounding, Robin. I've gone through the Elite Four with it as the main like 10 times now, and ever since the start, it's been carrying us through. It was 4x effective. I know. Could be insane. Second.
Why? 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 Why?
Oh, what a miss. Not a fan of Sky Uppercut. What's your opinion on Fairy type? It's alright. I think it's kind of cool. I feel like it was necessary to balance out Dragon, right? Wasn't Dragon a bit too powerful? As my name suggests, I do like Fairy. I'm glad I chose the right dialogue option then, eh? Just phew. The part of the balance perspective part of me kind of wishes they introduced a dark and a light type. Gen 2 instead of Dark Steel. Even though Steel is kind of cool. One level off evolving. Horde revives. I feel you. In pretty much all games where you have consumable resources, I usually end up trying to use the least amount as possible. And then stubbornly A, not using, thinking I'm going to need it in the future, or B, by the time I get to the final boss, I've forgotten all about using the items because I never use them. That being said, one of my strats for the end of the Elite Four is to always come in underleveled with hyper potions and revives. Let's go. Now we can relax. What about second breakfast? What are you, small or are you a hobbit there, mate? A plump little hobbit at that. I always have the the craziest Hall of Fame team. me a minute here. About the size of a hobbit, I think. Yeah. What about the hair on the feet there, mate? I was never good at math. Neither. I was actually working on my new avatar profile picture based off Gollum. Ironically enough that you mentioned that. Just wondering if I should make their hairstyle a little thicker. You know, the internet, they can be so cruel these days. I need a now looks max for my Gollum profile picture. Hell yeah. Alright, let me just look at something here.
Primrose Fey Robin used command lol2.
Either way, I'm short. Use Slate Balls, the most popular kind of energy guru. Not so... Wait, it says 2 days. Wait, is my time progressing in the game? Okay, it does look correct. Because last time I said in 2 days it was going to have the Berry Master, and not a day has passed since then. So I don't understand... Can you get multiple events on the same day? It's like, that was something about a... Actually, I don't even know what it said. Something about a department store sale, some shit like that. 5 foot 1 inch. I can no longer deny it. I am small. That is... adorable. That is adorable. You're like a little pre-evolution Pokemon, mate. So I, for one, believe in not evolving the cute ones, so don't worry. May as well keep that Feebas with us. Wait, which is the cuter looking Feebas? That one is this one. Okay, this one. This one looks like the cutest. I mean, Calyrex, I hate that Pokemon. It's the riding Pokemon? You know, I never got that one. Why do you hate it?
Why? 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 Why?
Primrose Fey Robin used Command Y.
Blueberry tumor crown jackalope. It's so gross looking. He's short and I want to bully him. Ah, yes. It can't be a hate crime if it's against your own kind, right? So whereabouts in the world you're from, Primrose? He said French-Canadian, so he's somewhere on the American continent, right? Shit, I need to stop using this Numel. Yeah, it's gonna evolve now. Don't wanna waste the XP, shit. I restart? Come too far. I will steal his horse and ride them into the sunset like a cowboy. My god, isn't the horse part of the Pokemon? Need the mitten. Ender is my next door neighbor.
Why? 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 Why?
And yes, that's why I wish to steal the horses. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. He didn't tell me you were a cowgirl. Calyrex can't do anything once the horses are taken. Yeah, just step on his little tippy toes. Try and look around. Indeed, I like horses. How much? Are they like a first owner of yours? Oh, I just got the perfect solution for that Numel. Oh no, wait, we can't. My bad, I fucked up. I was gonna let him get taken out, but he needs to be alive to evolve. Survive, Numel, survive! Oh, we'll just use a revive later then. Ooh, I guess. Predator Redemption has the best horse models. Yo, did you see the video for The Witcher 4? And the horse models on that? Dude, you have to see the Witcher 4 horse model. Where, like, they've got it so they're, like, simulating the muscles stretching underneath the skin and stuff. as it's contorting and the horse is riding. You'll love it. I did my god right. Oh lord, that was so crazy. Can't wait for The Witcher 4.
Hello there.
Hi, Scooter Daniels 1.
Scoots. What's up, mate? Level 63 stone in this raid. This is my childhood run of Emerald. W. Yeah, I'm in blast with Emerald. Going back and playing all the old school Pokemon games, guys. Catching all the Pokemon from them and trading them into the latest version. Right now we're up to Gen 3. JoJo Bizarre Anime. Got racehorses, and that's in development. Heck, right now, because I want to make sure the horses are extremely realistic. Really? Wow. Was there like some anime where like they were like, they were like, I don't know, a bunch of girls who were like running and stuff like that, as if they were horses? Or there was something that looked cracked like that. Let's just say it wasn't really into my my genre of choice, so I didn't look further into it. Yeah. Well, at least they didn't get too freaky and they gave them all jockeys.
Do it.
Scooter Daniels 1 used command Doit.
I did full living Dex in Heart Gold a while ago. Nice. I bought a second-hand copy of Pearl that had a bunch of event mon that I normally wouldn't be able to get inspired me to do it. Nice, dude. That's so good. Yeah, so I had to do the DNS exploit trick, which tricked your game into receiving the old events. That's how I was able to complete my living Dex in Pearl for Gen 4. I should say for Gen 4. Yeah, getting those event mon and the mythicals and stuff has been the biggest challenge of our playthrough. Like in Gen 1, I had to do a glitch to get Mew. Gen 2, we played the Virtual Console release to get the Celebi. Gen 3, I bought a Australian version of Pokemon Channel just to be able to trade it, unlock it in the GameCube and then trade it over to my Sapphire version. I had to do the slow bike trick to get Darkrai, only one that wasn't there. I was unaware of that trick at the time. Yeah, the bike trick, right? Like the Glitch City or some shit like that. Yeah, that was on my radar because I had to do some research in order to figure out what the possible ways were to get the mythical Pokemon. I try and choose like maybe the ones that don't involve glitches as much as possible, or like to try and simulate like what it was like at the time. Because that's kind of like one of the goals of the challenge is to re-experience each of the generations. I am ruining it a little bit because I'm trying to speedrun it to get these Pokemon ASAP, because at any time they will take away the official bridge that gets the old generation Pokemon into the new games. That's pretty cool. I got Pokemon Crystal on Virtual Console, enjoying it. Nice, nice. Yeah. I plan to do a Virtual Console Crystal hunt for Shiny Celebi. A slow bike tweak in Platinum can get you all Gen 4 Mythicals, grind. The copy I bought had Celebi, Jirachi, Mew, and all the others I couldn't get. Oh, even a Shaman? Because, yeah, like, one of the hard things for me is, I want to... It's an OriginDex, right? So that means all the Pokemon can only be obtained in the first games they came out in, the first generation of games. So I could only get the Mew in the old black and white games.
Hi Creed, hard in R5, why?
G'day, Creed. What are we doing, man? Some difficulty coding? Yeah, how's the progress on it, man? Oh, manual coding, Creed. Jesus Christ. Been bunking out commands to my AI. It's the first battle against younger Johnny. Yeah, total all of them but Darkrai. Slowpoke, Tweak, Shaman, and Arceus if needed though. 0.4% complete. Damn! Damn! Well, it could be worse. It could be 0.3% complete, so... Making progress. Yeah, we'll look good. Yeah, I wonder if I want to get like a forever playthrough on like one game on each generation. Try and get like the maxed out trainer card. Might be a fun challenge in the future, right? Absolutely 100%ing a game. What my first game would be. I suppose technically we've already kind of done that in Gen 1, right? Really much to do in Gen 1. Gen 2, I think it was a Gen 3 that they introduced the trainer card stars and colors and stuff. I maxed out the trainer card in Heart Gold also. Nice, nice. The Pokeathon was a grind as well, but this was 2020. Peak COVID and I had nothing to do. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever really... Oh, maybe we played one round of the Pokeathon. Coding is difficult. I'm learning how to code. Learning how by coding this fan game. Oh, yeah. Maybe also, yeah, you can always get the free Gemini to give you a go if you're like really stuck with something. I recommend doing it like yourself as much as possible if you're learning. And then only when you like need an answer to the question. This usually gets you best results. Our Gold and Emerald, the only training cards are maxed. It's easier in Emerald because the contests are easier than in Pokeathon. Yeah, but what about all the other things involved? Is it, you reckon, overall just easier in Gen 4 than Gen 3? Specifically Heart Gold? Did you ever try the Cute Charm glitch, if you've ever heard that? If you fit the right game, to get all the Pokemon. Beating the games are pretty easy if you easy in both. So yeah, but don't they have like different like challenges and stuff like that? Is it just mainly the differentiating factor is the Pokeathon contest? So way easier than Pokeathon. Using the stylus is hard for me.
Hello there.
Hi, Ravaniadas.
Can't believe what's happening in EWC these days. Yeah, go ahead, tell me. Catch me up. CWC, the competitive Warzone or something? Only coded 6 moves in. In both Street Fighter and Tekken, the winners are new and unknown players who qualified for the tournament at the last minute and lifted the trophies. Seeing part of that. Lifted trophies by bodying veterans and pros like a cakewalk. Crazy. I guess that just goes to show you, Ravania, that fighting games are easy than FPS games. $1 million per player victory. Amazing. Holy crap. Not even split amongst a team, just per person? Watergun, Ember, Vine Whip, Growl, Tackle, Scratcher, 6 moves in. How is it taking so much? Wait, what are you making again? RPG Maker or something? What the fuck? Bro, you gotta I thought like you could like take some existing thing and modify it, dude. You're going from scratch. What? Real programmers just steal other people's codes, Creed. Oh, my apologies. Reutilizes it. I don't think so. It's like saying chess is easier than StarCraft since StarCraft needs APM. No, it's like saying chess is objectively easier than StarCraft because there's more options on the board. No, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure about that either. I'd have to think about it. I feel like StarCraft would be a more technically complicated game, or complex, but I'm not really familiar with either game that well. Chess or StarCraft. I feel like it's crazy playing chess when you got games like StarCraft, AoE 2 and stuff. Feels like just that next level of no, army battles. I'm doing it from scratch. But still from Pokemon, I'm gonna jump on Nintendo Ninjas. Do you think that doing it from scratch while still using all the same intellectual property is not gonna get you jumped from Nintendo Ninjas? I don't know. Like, are the assets and stuff copyrighted? Like, if you use, like, the official sprites and stuff, does that get you into trouble? Or even just, like, use the characters that... I don't know, yeah. StarCraft is easier chess than the actual strategy part. The game is more about management than strategy. You must micromanage everything from time movements to big assaults, okay. How is the strategy part less complex though? You have like multiple different units and stuff like that. You have like all these different ways that you can move. Like it feels like you've got, I don't know, do you have more unit types or similar unit like numbers, but then you've got more ways that you can move around? I can't think conceptually how like a two-dimensional game would have more strategy than a three-dimensional game when they're both about kind of like armies moving in and killing stuff. I don't know. Yeah. You make one move at a time in chess. You make multiple moves and defend and attack at the same time in StarCraft. So, like, to me, that feels like it makes the strategy more complicated and more complex, no? By having more things that you can do at once, right? Go on, good wolf leader. What about yourself, man? How you been? I'm making sprites from scratch too. So even if you make it from scratch, if you're using the intellectual property, what do you think about that? Like, I feel like I couldn't just draw a bunch of Pikachus and Charizards and then monetize that, I assume. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. How did my Trapinches dead? It's gonna go up 2 levels. I might put that XP share. Wait, let me look at it. Nah, I won't put the XP share. Actually, I will, we'll leave the XP share off completely. I won't put it onto another Pokemon. Mania is gonna cost money if I sell it. Yeah, go this way, I'm gonna get sued. I feel like even when you release it for free, sometimes people get into trouble. No, you must manage pawns and stuff in chess, but only being able to make one move restricts you from being an
Avaniard has
outrage.
used command again.
Just predict where your enemy might go to gain the most advantage. When a sacrifice is needed because one piece is gone, it's gone. You can't have 16 pieces on the gone ever again. You must choose one move out of 1,000 possible combinations. See, like, everything that you say, to me, I just think, like, I apply those same principles to, like, the StarCraft a lot. And it still feels like the StarCraft is a more strategic game. Where, like, you say, you must predict where your enemy goes to gain the most advantage. That's like similarly true, right? One move restricts you from being an outrage. I'm not sure what outrage means. Where sacrifice is needed, every pawn you can't sacrifice. You must choose one move out of thousands possible combinations, which will lead you to victory. Like that, choose one move out of thousands. That's now one move out of millions of possible combinations, right? If you leave everything almost, if you leave almost everything and have like one furnace base, you can take everything back. Just everything, almost everything. Yep. Yeah, like the comeback, like you've got the one piece and stuff. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I still don't feel convinced. Because I feel like maybe similarly we can choose specific elements of it that have like its own individual complexity and stuff. Like maybe, I don't know, like air units or something. Does StarCraft have air units? I don't know. But like another like level of complexity from another area of the game, like chess doesn't have. God, yeah. Like maybe you say like you've got limited thing and you can't bring things back, but then does StarCraft have some sort of resource management that's not a strategic element that's part of the chess game that we could like similarly like bring up? That adds that complexity? Bro, I'm not paying any fucking attention. What the hell is going on with these trapinches? Sacrifice yourself, my little feeble. They do have different roles depending on the thinger. Turns using for tool, keep out tools, Zerg uses a scouting tool, and Protoss uses for assault. Okay, yep. Yeah, like just, I don't know, yeah. Like for me, I think it just, Like, I don't know, for me, I was just trying to think, like, maybe the strategy, like, for which has more strategy maybe boils down to, like, just the way the game mechanics are and how many options you have. And so because it seemingly to me, like, you've got so many individual units, so many different unit types, so many different positions on the board, where, like, you can maneuver, like, all these X, Y, and Z coordinates, instead of being chess with, like, the, I don't know, 16 squares or whatever it is. Like, that's where I find it, conceptually hard to understand how chess could be considered a more strategic game. Just resource management, time, format, 30 minutes a game, yep. Okay, yeah, so they have time per game. Does StarCraft not have a maximum time element?
Are you sure about that?
Agreed hard in R5 why used command sure.
Sure, I'm already making music sprites, making the code from scratch, making sure I clarify as an unofficial fan game and doing all this myself. What else do I need to do? So I mean, honestly, I think you just need luck, Reed. Because I think, like, no matter all that, as long as
Hello
you're,
there.
like, in the
Hi,
same
Killer
vein as
Tickets.
making the game. Like, I don't know, it feels, like, legally not great. Legally dangerous, let's say. How we doing, Killer? How you joined the new place? I've done an episode going now, most games last 20 minutes ago.
Killer Taken's used command lol.
Gyarados, my second most favorite Pokemon on the screen. Yeah, what's your favorite? It's peaceful? Good, man, good. You deserve some rest. Getting just under 900 download at this new house compared to, say, 400 at the older. What the fuck? You had 400 at the other place. Brother, you are just a greedy guts, mate. What the fuck? I thought you were going to say something like 50. Jesus, Killer, what the fuck? My god. Brother made me think he was fucking running that ADSL 2 Plus still in his old house. It's great. Oh, so your 1 minute download will be 30 seconds now? True, true. Did you test it by downloading some new games? How fast would a game download at 900? Actually, at 900, I feel like you're capping out your fucking hard drive speed or something, no? Like you're just not dumping to storage that fast. I don't know. Yes, sir, I'm impatient. Oh, you downloaded Hogwarts Legacy? We were just talking about that, dude. 7 minutes and 140 gigabytes. That, I can't even... My brain doesn't even compute that, bro. What the fuck? 140 gigabytes in 7 minutes. Firstly, where the fuck did they get off making that game 140 gigabytes? I wonder if the game still plays like shit. You know, instead of fixing the game performance in that game, the devs decided to nerf mod support, by the way. Actually, maybe if I had to be generous to them, maybe it was something like they were trying to incorporate mod support into the native application, which may have resulted in, I don't know, I haven't looked, consoles gaining access to mods, but breaking all the previous ways of having mods. And I think limiting what they can do. Maybe newer mods, the older mods couldn't update. The last time I looked at it, I had to download like a very specific older version of Hogwarts Legacy. PS5 version is. How much space do you have on that PS5, dude? Have you got an external hard drive? They're NVMe SSD hard drives, right? For the PS5? One second, I'm gonna look at this for a second. Sorry guys, I just need to quickly read something. Okay, sorry. You want to ask a question, Rev? Go ahead. Comes with 1TB SSD and I have a 4TB SSD installed, so 5TB all in. Up, nice, nice. I want to ask you a question. How do you add these chats from different streams onto your screen? I ingest the individual APIs from the different platforms, and then I funnel it into my application, and then my application just, like, yeah, just extracts all the data from all of them, formats it nicely into one uniform chat feed, and tries to display it as, uniformly as possible. That's how I get it. Why are you thinking about, what the fuck? That Trapinch hasn't evolved yet. Don't tell me it was 35. Oh my lord, it was 35. What's its level currently? They're nearly about to... No, alright, well, I think we should put a speed share on it. Bruh. Feel like I got rug pull. Can I get the name of the app or access to the app? No. No, I made it. I made it, and it's too customized for my own stuff. I would have to do a lot of work to release it to the public so that anybody could just easily use the application without knowing how to program or do anything. Why are you thinking about multi-streaming? I don't know if there are any alternatives on the market, because I wanted something that was free. So I don't know, maybe... Yeah, I don't know what you could use to have like a combination of everything. Like, I know there are ones that combine YouTube and Twitch, but I don't think there's anything that combines TikTok into that feed. I'm 17 trying to make a fan game. Yep. And you'll be 47 by the time you get out of Poke jail. Does anybody remember the Bowser story? Where, some guy whose last name was literally Bowser got sued by Nintendo, and in perpetuity, or not perpetuity, like for decades later, he's like got his salary garnished, taken away. Let me take a look. Give me the funny TLDR of Nintendo suing Bowser. Let's see if that gets us what we want. Okay, here is the funny but highly factual story. A Canadian man literally named Gary Bowser helped run a notorious hacker syndicate called Team Executor. They made and sold hardware and software that allowed people to pirate Nintendo Switch games. Truly a villain if I've ever heard one. Gary Bowser, bro. What a fucking example to make. Nintendo's legal team hit him with a real-life equivalent of a blue shell. Bowser was arrested in the Dominican Republic, extradited to the US, and sued into oblivion for copyright infringement. Bowser pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 40 months in federal prison and ordered to pay Nintendo a staggering $14.5 million in restitution and damages. Bowser was released from prison in early 2023, but Nintendo is effectively treating him like an endless coin block for the rest of his life. Fuck me, imagine that, getting pounded for coins by Nintendo. That's pretty intense. Let's see. So Bowser has stated, okay, so Bowser will never finish paying Nintendo back as they are garnishing a significant percentage of his gross income forever. Let me see this. Bowser has stated that Nintendo takes roughly 25 to 30% of his gross monthly income. And for him to pay it off will take him... Whoa. Will take him 1,611 years. Yo. What the hell? And that's the real life story of a criminal called Bowser, who now has to pay Nintendo for the rest of his natural born life. Unbelievable. So that's going to be you, Creed, by the way. Can I just So that could be you, Creed. Be careful. You're not trying to target Nintendo Switch, right? For release of your illegal, immoral, illegitimate, whatever ill game you're making. Whew. Mate, I would not want to be a guy called Bowser right now, or Creed. God damn, dude. That's insane. Imagine the guy becomes like the next Elon Musk, richest man in the world. Truly a villain comeback tale. Because if there's one thing we all know about Bowser, is he just can't help himself. He's a recidivism case study. No matter how many times he breaks the laws and gets punished, he always does it again. Tracy, did you see when I read Creed's fortune? How long have you been here for? There are apps that can add TikTok as well, but they have a problem if the comment... If a comment is removed, or if it's an AI comment or something, even after removing it, if the chat is still on screen because the app never removes it. Huh. You get a lot of... But is that really that big of a problem? Like if the comment's removed or an AI comment, like is that frequently happening to you that you want to find a different replacement platform? That doesn't sound like it would be too frequent of an issue, no? Tickfinity. I think Tickfinity is supposed to be one of the best ones. Because, like, my one isn't just about the chat that shows on stream, Ravania. It's like a stream management system, you could call it. So, it, like, controls, like, it reads all the chat messages, it reads, like, donations and stuff, it plays videos and music and stuff on the stream. Why did I even initially build it? I forget. Why did I build this fucking thing again? Let me think for a second. Shit, dude, I can't even think of why I built it in the first place. I think it was the chat messages, dude. The commands. I think I wanted commands. And then I wanted commands to work on TikTok. Alright, go right ahead there. Tracy, go right ahead. Never on Twitch says they'd be promoting some shady website service. Oh, yeah. I just ignore it, eh? Ravania, my one doesn't do that either. I would have to upgrade my app. I reckon I could probably do it. Yes, always keep switching Pokemon, please, Trace. Once you knock out the Pokemon, switch to Duskull, because we're evolving the Duskull. It'll be easy to remember because it's got the little item there. It's not the Blaziken. So yeah, we're just evolving this Pokemon. Let me look up what level we need to get. A little dusk up to. Maybe I should have switched out some Pokemon, actually. I might have made a mistake here. What have we got? Feedbass? Yeah, I missed. Skull. Level 37? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we won't be wasting any minimal XP. What have you been streaming, Rav? That's crazy, you literally refused to do mine? You fucking would... Bruh. Trace, you would not want me to read out the same future that I read out for Creed, dude. Literally, I told him about the story of Nintendo versus Bowser. Have you heard this real-life story about Nintendo suing a real man named Bowser? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He pretty much, a real guy called Bowser who was responsible for some Switch piracy that he was making some money off, got imprisoned, sentenced for 40 months of imprisonment, and like $15 million fine, and he can't go bankrupt in it, and for the rest of his life, Nintendo is gonna take 30% of his money for the rest of his entire life. That's what I'm going to do to you if you don't pay me. Damn. Imagine that, it's like 30% of my Pokemon caught get fucking immediately given to Tracy. Bro, mods are dangerous. Yes! Let's go! Now remember, Tracy, whatever you do, you can't press any buttons during this part. Well, you can, but only you can't press the B button. The B button cancels the evolution. So it'd be the ultimate troll. And what you gotta do is you gotta get to like another level, and then it'll ask again. Dragon Breath, meh. Set ourselves up here. Alright, you're in control, Trace. So why use the username OK? And not Tracy? Yeah. Tracy, yeah. It just rolls off the tongue. What are you looking at me, or are I feel like, I don't know, whenever you turn around and like look, I feel like you're giving me like this unamused look whenever I say something to you. When you just stop moving and just start staring back at the camera. I knew it. I knew you were gonna go for the fake out. Come on, just play the game, mate. Come on. We gotta listen. We don't have all day. We're on a timed quest here, mate. Any second, the official link, the only way to get our generations 1 to 5 Pokemon into the latest game, be forever closed. One second, I just need to read something. Ah, forget about it. Yeah, don't worry about Curse. Stop learning Curse, yes. I think for these Pokemon that we level up, we don't care at all about their moves. God, I'm so hungry. I wonder what food I should get. Maybe there's some food at home. Or if I was being really good, I would maybe just have a protein shake. A little snack. Let's just see if there's any KFC specials. It's worth it to brave the cold weather and go out. Are we in trouble here? Are we, Trace? Alright, so we can... Since these ones we've already evolved, we'll sacrifice one of them, because we don't need it to get any XP. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use an item called a Revive. Bring back the Pokemon at half health. Let it take out the Camerupt. You're struggling there a little, Tracy, eh? You weren't really thinking about the type advantages, I see. Got taken out by an ice thing.
Hello there.
Hi, RPG Man Zero.
G'day, RPG. RPG Man is back. Oh my god, that's so funny, bro. What the fuck is that supposed to be? And, I don't think I've ever seen you before, RPG Man. I would recognize the, pinprick. I'm the leader of an undercover gang. My name is RPG Man. Or we'll use a full restore here, Trace. So, because I got... This is pretty brutal, so full restore all the health. Plus getting rid of any status ailment. There we go. You're welcome. So I reckon maybe we use Fly. So Pokemon will do more damage based off... No. Pokemon will do more damage if you use a move type that matches its own type. It'll do 50% more damage. This is our Flying Dragon. So we want to use a Flying type move or a Dragon type move. I can't believe I've gone my whole life and I've never seen that, emoji. I'll blow up your house with RPGs? I don't know, I don't think you will, RPG Man. If you're undercover, then you're probably having some sort of disinformation campaign here. Thus, I presume that you're not gonna blow up my house. How are we looking here? So, down skills level 35. Yeah, we need like 37 or something, right? Proceed. I think I gotta get something to eat after this, guys. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I was pressing buttons, my bad. Tracy, you... Oh, wait, no, you weren't pressing buttons. Was that me making those mistakes? Right, I swear to God. RPG Man, have we ever met before, mate? You're like when somebody drives and a peasant being in the backseat driver. Well, I mean, to be fair, Tracy, the way you're driving is probably very scary for those peasants in the back. This is very rare. What huge balls with a tiny prick. Okay, alright. Listen, save it for the ladies, RPG. Save it for the ladies, mate. Ain't gonna fool me, mate. Gonna piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Oh, with that thing, you're probably gonna piss on your own balls, mate. God forbid I misclick it and you take over. But I'm so sorry, Tracy. I wasn't even thinking, to be honest. You go ahead. You go ahead. My apologies. Control it, Tracy. Control. My bad. My bad. You just let me know when you're ready to control. That's all gonna be on you. I insist you play your game, Zero. You know, the words sound actually very reasonable, but the emoji completely changes the message. This is a prank. Finally, someone reacted a little funny. Yeah, excellent, excellent. Mods, kill the prankster, please. Ooh, we're already level 37. I think that's it. We don't need any more. Hey, look, 37, yep. Okay, so no more switching. I hope you're having fun. How about this, Tracy? We'll get you to do a whole run whilst I totally stick around. Actually, I don't even know if we need to do any more grinding, mate. We might even be done. Let me look over. Get Subway, eat fresh. You reckon Subway? Damn, I was looking at Subway the other day thinking about it. You know, I might genuinely get it. I'll send you what I get. I thought you were talking about catching Pokemon for me. Only the best order? Go on. Everybody thinks they've got the best. Go on, show me. What's this order? I'll donate $10 to get my order. Done. I don't care what it is. Done. Done. Imagine it's like, I'm literally allergic to every ingredient. Bribes, 100%. Effective with me, I may as well be a fucking politician, mate. I'm like a politician, but I lie less. So if there's one thing about me, chat, it's briberies are always mandatory. Deal? Bruh, are you serious? Are you asking me for a fucking deal before you even tell me what the ingredients are? That is red hot, mate. That is red hot. And you know what? Deal. Even if I hate it, I'll buy it. Even if I hate it, I'll buy it. I feel like a homeless man, to be honest, right now, Tracy. If you pay for the subway, eh? Does it give you that vibes, or is it just me? Oh well, better not think too hard about it. For evidence, I've clipped this, so you can't go back on your deal. I would never. That doesn't even sound like me. I don't go back on deals. I just forget it. Just you? Okay. I really do feel like an e-beggar as a streamer. I didn't monetize my YouTube channel for like maybe 2 years after I got access to monetization. Because I felt like it was, I felt it was like being an e-beggar or something. I didn't like the idea of it. And boy, howdy if times change, isn't that right, Chad? Now, Tracy, when will you feed me? I'm hungry. Just when I think I haven't sunk any lower. Feed me, chat! Feed me! It's like I've replaced one set of parents for another. Oh, I won't say anything. I was gonna say my collective internet mummy, like as a group of you, but I feel like that might be misinterpreted. I think that's gonna be misinterpreted. There's one thing I learned from being online is that you're free to say whatever you want to say. Thank you, holy
Tracy has
shit!
sent a 14 Australian dollars 99 super chat.
Yes, you do.
What the f-
Absolutely right.
Are we getting me a foot long, bro? Wait a second, you need a drink too? Let's freaking go. Are we going... Oh, we probably shouldn't go caffeinated, right? It's the second day of caffeine cut downs. Thank you, Tracy, thank you. My god. You know, I'm not even joking. My stomach just grumbled. My stomach literally just grumbled with that donation. It was like, finally, we can eat. And drink. Thank you, Tracy, for the $15 super chat. Able to finally buy this poor man on a diet, but not that much of a diet. A meal. His first meal of the day, let me just say, 3 p.m. First meal of the day. Okay, hold on, let me get my order for Subway. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. It's like I've got a... What is it when you're, like, mentally not all there and you need... It's like I've got a caretaker. Thank you, my caretaker. Arjun Cash. I'm not spoon feeding you. Don't be crazy. Of course you wouldn't spoon feed me, god damn it. You're giving me a sandwich. You just have to hold it and then lift it into place. Acting like I'm some sort of baby that needs their food chewed for them. Also, it's probably best if you put a bib on me. I don't like it when like sauce drips on my shirt. I can be a little bit of a messy eater, I'm not gonna lie. That part's true. Pretty messy eater. Oh my god, let's go, Tracy. Let's freaking go. I'm visualizing the route to Subway now. What is the tastiest drink that Subway... What drink do you usually get, Trace? Before it was Coke No Sugar or Pepsi Max. Why before? No way your caffeine detox included those beverages. But I've been off everything, just drinking water. Yo, so healthy. Have you been losing weight or something? Or like, what the heck? I have been. Big W. Nice, nice. Is it a goal or just kind of like a side, like just a little side benefit? You don't strike me as somebody who needs to lose weight or much weight. They said they were trying to go for a summer vacation vibe, where you could get everywhere just on your bike. When they were making Generation 3. Just a side benefit, nice. Getting back into feeling healthier, oh, nice. So jealous of your caffeine-free life. Do you feel like your sleep's improved any bit? Or your overall energy levels, so you're less tired in the evening and stuff? Because I think those are supposed to be the primary benefits to stopping caffeine, is that your sleep quality improves and your energy levels are more consistent throughout the day. You don't experience the caffeine crash in the Arvo. I want this to be my wallpaper. An animated wallpaper of this. And like maybe even in the horizontal stream, maybe having like part of like we cut this in half and we just take that top half and put it at the bottom, so it's just nice little animation of them riding the bike. Lunchtime. Well, let's see what we need to level up before we jump off. So Krillia level 36. I mean, we might not even need to do the trades. I should set up the trades for later, though. Look. Just one last look, double check everything's been evolved that we can currently evolve or need to evolve. Wow. That's it, dude. Holy fudge. There's nothing else to evolve. Oh my god. Our Generation 3 quest is... I'll write it out to you on Discord, please, please. I might... Yeah. Maybe that's something I should set up for next stream. I might do a trade, some trades. Let me get some of these spare low turds.
Hello there.
Hi, mate, my day.
Hey, my day, we got the Reggies. Oh, we did, mate, we did. 2 hours to get the first one. And then after that, it was just smooth sailing. So we've got 3 ones spare to trade. I might need more Pokemon. Maybe I'll capture now some? I'll save it for later, fuck it. I'll catch them when I need to. Yeah, Just trying to think if there's anything I can get for you guys to grind out for me. No, I can't think of anything, eh? Literally can't think of a single thing. Let me just look at the Pokedex, maybe. Maybe I'll get some ideas from that. Is the Groudon, does anybody know in Emerald, is it hard to start the Groudon quest? Probably not. God, that looks gorgeous. Look at all those balls. Yeah, fuck me, dude. GG's. We done it. We done it. Hell yes. Okay. Alright, that's a very big milestone right there, chat. Very big milestone. Very happy with that performance. What I'll do is, fuck, to trade, I'm gonna have to set up my Wii to get the trades going. Or if I should do the trading another way. I'll think about it, because I've got to set up my Wii. In Pokemon Coliseum. Start a new one on that. I wonder... Let me look it up. So finishing, thank you. I mean, not 100% finished, but like it's just a big milestone and like all the evolutions kind of. XP. And you sent it? Legend. I can jump off now and get something to eat. Let me just quickly ask the AI, and I've forgotten. What was I going to ask? Oh yeah, so when can I transfer Pokemon from XD, Gale of Darkness, or Colosseum using the GBA link cable? What are requirements for both games? I suppose I don't really care about the GBA requirements since we probably already hit it. Okay, it says GameCube requirements, so console, blah 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 blah. Oh, look at this. You need legitimate, authentic GBA cartridges. Counterfeit GBA games frequently crash or corrupt their save files when attempting to interface with the GameCube. Both GameCube games. Trading is unlocked at the trade machine located in the basement of the Fnac City Pokemon Center. Pokemon Coliseum, you must complete the main story mode by defeating the final boss. Gale of Darkness, you must complete the main story mode by defeating the final boss. Okay, that might be to double check if I've got my old save files. Send it to you, Chat did all his work and paid him and gave him the menu, right? W chat. Listen, I'd call out one of you in particular and thank you, but it's probably, you probably all want to be collectively known as Chat, so thank you, Chatsy. Appreciate all of you and your hard work. I'll jump off, set up all the trade evolutions and everything else. We're gonna have to do some breeding and a little bit more XP evolution with those final bred Pokemon. And that will end us, yeah, that'll end us for Gen 3. Fuck me, dude. Are we gonna really start Gen 5 this soon? Like within a couple of days? So I need that Milotic too. It said 2 days. I guess we don't have to wait for it. Alright. Enough rambling. I'll think about more things. I'll talk to you guys soon, Tracy. Let you know how that sandwich goes. Subway, thank you very much. Made my day. You have a good one. Appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for, to Tracy for the $15 super chat. Let's freaking go. Talk to all of you guys later. Bye-bye.